Chhaya literally means, I think in Hindi, shade.
We speak Urdu. In Urdu, Chhaya is Chhaya, which means shade.
Well, literally, it means both shade and shelter. So if you look at the word Chhaya in Bengali, you'll see that it's a word that's a very common word.
When people are really tired, they find so much comfort being under the shade.
Immigrant residents in Queens were born in over 100 nations, which makes Queens the most diverse place in the world.
Particularly in the country like the US, housing determines opportunity. Where you live determines what kind of schools your kids will go to, what kind of jobs you'll have access to.
In India, we said roti kapra or makan. So when you basically have your food and then your clothes, then the next thing is a roof over your head.
Of course, I mean, we all know that New York City is a city of immigrants. Immigrants who are new, immigrants who've been here for more than a generation.
There's always been a lack of housing, and the groups that have suffered the most with regards to that are the newest groups that arrive. And in this period of history, South Asians are one of the newest groups here.
So we initially began thinking about Chhaya in about 1998 and eventually established the organization in 2000. Chhaya was originally incubated within Asian Americans for Equality, which is an organization that's based in Chinatown and Flushing. AFI really played a strong role in preventing a lot of displacement and preserving affordable housing in that community. And I think that's when I really started to realize that we needed to do something like this in the South Asian community.
Post 9/11, it almost felt criminal to be South Asian in New York City. I came home to visit my mom, who was recently widowed, and amazingly enough, our long-term neighbors had turned on her because she looked the way she looked.
As soon as the attacks occurred, the next day we started getting calls from people who were reporting hate crimes. They were reporting cases where they were losing jobs.
It was then when I first heard of Chhaya as the only organization that were trying to help South Asian community members in New York City.
I grew up in Indo-Caribbean. It's a village in Sylhet, Bangladesh. Yeah, so when I landed, I was like, okay, it's really nice, excited to see what America likes, because I saw American movies, really nice, and I saw all these private houses. The first expression was like, oh, this is America. I thought America is something else. A big building, nice, clean. No, it wasn't America that I dreamed of.
My name is Prajanan Prasad, and I came from Guyana. Came with my wife, 3 kids. We became a legal resident in 1993. My laundry business over here is not quite going well. It's a really hard time. So I couldn't make ends meet, you know. I can't make a mortgage payment. It was a lot of stress. You go to bed 10 o'clock, you wake 3 o'clock in the morning, can't sleep back.
We don't come from home expecting we will have some kind of rights. We expect landlord is the one who has all the right and they can do whatever they want. In reality, maybe this is the case in some other state, not in New York. My very first day started with exciting work. I found a building right away in Woodside. The second day, went to the building, having building meeting, organized the building.
And they were frustrated with their landlord because of illegal rent increases. But they also all had repair issues that needed to be addressed. Their apartments were in terrible condition. And so what we were able to do is organize a tenants association, and we documented all the repair needs and got all of those apartments fixed up. Those are 60 units of rent-regulated housing that if we were to allow those increases to continue, eventually would go out of control and would be a loss for New York City overall.